A straight white man talking about gay black guys. Someone's getting triggered. Why saying no blacks on Grindr is not a preference. Okay, let's get into this.
So Grindr is basically where you go when you are just feeling your oats.
It's a dating app, but it's more of a hookup app.
People use the profile part of it to say what they are attracted to or sometimes what they're not attracted to.
Simple preference like they don't like black people.
No Asians.
Or no Latins.
Or people who are fat.
What? What? You're lumbering fat people in with races? I didn't know it was wrong to not find physically unattractive people attractive. But boy, am I glad I know now. I cannot wait to start my activism fighting for fellow appearance deficiency sufferers, shaming women for ugophobia whenever they inevitably reject my advances in the clubs.
No femme.
Well, femmes meaning feminine, right? Which is a female trait. I thought gay guys wanted men. Manly men.
Oh, I'm not racist, but it's a sexual preference.
When I hear preference, I think, I'd prefer this salad over this pasta that I would have.
It doesn't really mean that you hate something. It just means that you favor something else.
Yeah. Just because you don't want to fuck a black person doesn't mean you hate them. I'm sorry, but you've really thrown me a curveball here. Are you debunking your own video, or is this somehow a point in favor for it? IQ points. Decreasing.
The weird part is that a lot of those profiles do end up messaging me, but like asking me if I'm hung.
A profile that said no blacks defied his own preference to message a black guy with the intent of gobbling his black dick. I'm not accusing anyone of lying here, but that just doesn't make sense. It's like telling the ice cream man that you don't want a flake 99, they were asking him if he has a flake 99 for you, but declining it anyway because, as you've already stated, you don't want a flake 99. It's also not racist to assume that black guys have big dicks, because they do. I mean, just look at this. The Mr. Chows of the world are at the bottom end, followed by the Mohammeds and Chris Crackers, with the Pool Boys and Robert Mugabe's taking up the larger averages. So I don't think it's necessarily wrong to assume. Are you angry then because you're one of the black guys who aren't hung? God, that must suck. I mean, imagine how isolated you'd feel being Asian and shit at maths, or a Muslim being bad at suicide bombings, or being white and terrible at school shootings. I mean, imagine how alone you'd feel.
Someone sent me a message, but then they didn't look at my profile picture until later, and then they found out I was black.
Right, and then what? Seriously, this story just ends here. Did he see your picture and not think you're attractive enough, so you're blaming racism because it's the easier pill to swallow? Did he specifically say he's not into black guys, which therefore, in your eyes, makes him a racist, even though it actually doesn't? So does this mean then, by your logic, this KKK member doesn't hate black people because he fucked one who was dressed as a woman?
I think I didn't have a picture because it was still loading, and I was brave enough to message someone, and then I sent them my photo, and their response was, ouch.
Was it because you're black, though? Or was it just a bitchy gay guy saying, ouch? I bet that reason you're wearing a hat is because your split ends are out of control. Ooh. Honey, John Frieda, you might want to look him up.
And I just told him, yes, like every man of my race, we are 10 foot long.
Mate, it's cool. You don't have a big dick. Honestly, it's fine.
We wrap our penises around our legs. It helps us with our fast running and long jumping.
The only jumping you're doing is into a pool of pink frosted donuts. Wah-hey! Roasted!
Me and my best friend, we laugh about it now, but I just remember in that moment how much it hurt. and how embarrassed I felt and how small I felt.
Well, Eric, maybe you shouldn't have put a picture of you in your underwear up on social media. Hey, you got a problem, Mackie? No, PC principal, because body shaming is serious. Nobody should have to feel that kind of shame.
Said that I should have known that N-words like you don't know how to measure. Maybe you should go back to 2nd grade, because I know your family never graduated high school.
Now, that is a disgusting and an inexcusable behaviour. However, you did start the fight by being a sarky bitch. But hey, it could have been worse. At least he called you an N-word and not a nigger.
I think it's okay for you to say what you're into and what you're attracted to, but you don't need to say what you're not attracted to.
Okay, so what's easier and quicker to type out? A, I'm attracted to old, young, tall, short, fat, skinny, nerdy, jockey, straight, bi, trans, twinks, bears, otters, mixed drinks, Europeans, Australasians, all the Asians and Americans, otherkins, napkins, whipping skins, double chins, gimp masks, plaster casts, sociopaths, bubble baths. Can't you see my list is vast? All I want is jizz and fast. Or B, no blacks.
For a community that has fought so hard for equal rights, there is still a lot of discrimination that goes on.
Tell me about it. After dealing with bigots who shame them for their sexuality, they've now got cunts like you doing the exact same thing!
Oh, you're holding yourself back. Why are you holding yourself back?
I've never understood why gay guys call each other girl. I thought the whole point was they're guys attracted to guys.
A lot of the times we're attracted to what we see in the media.
Oh, Christ. First it's, we're born this way. You can't choose who you find attractive. You like who you like. And then it's, the media is making us find these people attractive. Fuck me, pick a side. The media isn't making us find people attractive. It plays on what we already find attractive. You can't force attraction onto someone, and fuck knows Buzzfeed has tried.
Always that white man with the 6-pack abs.
Yes, well, if you're in a Western country, chances are the vast majority of the population are... Can you guess? White people! So who's more likely to get media coverage in the West? It's white people! White people! If you're part of a population where 70% are Caucasian, you'll see white people! White people!
Taste the rainbow. The full extent of it.
Oh, so this is really a Skittles advert. Well, thank fuck for that. I thought this was a serious video of gay guys getting upset with people over their sexuality, demonstrating some tragically unaware irony showing the left eating itself. Interesting tactic, Skittles, I'll give you that. I mean, it's risky using only a tagline to relate to your products, and only works when the phrase is already known and linked to the brand. And clearly here it is, so bravo! Oh wait, no, this is a Buzzfeed video. Oh, Christ. You're all gay! You should know that you can't choose your sexual preferences. Honestly, you handled your parents calling over an exorcist when they found out your lover is Alexander, not Alexandra. But you're so thin-skinned you get triggered when a horny stranger on the internet tries to save everybody's time by saying what he's not after. I do sympathise with you though. It must be hard being gay in 2016, because now you've got equality in Western countries, there's nothing to be an activist about. I mean, you could have a word with those people executing gays in the Muslim countries, but I can see how making whiny videos disturbingly similar to Elliot Rodgers is more appealing. There's fewer beheadings involved. You can't have it all, gay people. You can drink all the tasty girly drinks, march around in your arseless chaps feeling the cool breeze on your buttocks, get a blowjob from a stranger during your lunch break, every fucking lunch break, but you can't have it all. You want equality? Well, even straight people get this. My friend only dates Asian or black men, and she's white. Does this mean she hates white people and is possessed with crippling self-white guilt? Well, maybe, she is a fucking Buzzfeed reader.